Alabama. And Corey, some interesting news tonight.
A new face in the Firefly Funhouse.
And you know, the New Day loves to celebrate, and they do so tonight to celebrate the Thanksgiving. And here comes the Friday Night SmackDown. SmackDown men to victory in the traditional Survivor Series. SmackDown in the big matchup this past Sunday at Survivor Series.
Credit where there would have been at least 2 survivors in that matchup. Keep hunting a deer in a state park. You just can't do it, okay? It's not on
himself, the captain of the SmackDown men's team.
But Friday Night SmackDown, and the team delivered in spite of the...
Michael Cole, he's Corey Graves, and we'd like to thank you for spending part of your
home. Had a little turkey, maybe a little bit too much turkey, but it's back to business, back in the...
Overs in the fridge, it's still Thanksgiving. And you see, to me, this time last year, I only had one of those things, and that was family. In this ring, in good health, surrounded by... And hey, it's all WWE did, baby. The underdog, Shorty G. But you see, I already know who it is. We bring the dummy out here. What do you think?
Interesting to see if the King takes... Oh,
not a dummy. This is King Corbin, the king of the ring.
I should come out here and thank you. I eliminated 2 and got me eliminated. Handle the fact that I was gonna win, that I was gonna be the sole survivor.
But you have a chance here.
I knew you'd say something like that. But you don't have me fooling a role model. You're out here talking about Thanksgiving. What you... I enjoyed the fattest, juiciest turkey. If I drop a fork, there's someone there to hand me a... I bet you had some store-bought turkey that you're... I don't have to eat the food that you eat. I'm thankful I ball. Why don't you fight somebody else who was also victorious? Ziggler, Robert Roode. And it's gonna be absolutely
tonight.
Perks of being royalty, Michael Cole.
To the cross-branded Battle Royal. Down on the board first at Survivor Series, but it appears we're gonna have Roode's tag team partner Dolph Ziggler and King Corbin lurking.
Prediction here, I think Robert Roode is going to do the King's bidding and do it well.
Roode, a former United States champion, 2-time tag team champion.
Roman Reigns trying to take all of the glory, all of the credit for the winner. He's out here wearing a blue SmackDown hat to show his pride. That and Roode and Ziggler are 2 of the only ones who have had the question, the leadership of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but what a performance by Roman Reigns Sunday. He then team up with Seth Rollins to eliminate Tommaso Ciampa.
That said, it was just another showcase for the gigantic ego
Roman Reigns. Since he won King of the Ring, Baron Corbin has been Ziggler. Roode takes advantage.
All he does is talk. I happen to recall King Corbin. All of us are happy.
Not a very benevolent king. You heard a lot of the things that he had to say. As Reigns battles back with the right hands. 4-time world champion Roman Reigns. Oh, and a big right. He wants him drive by. And Roode floored outside the...
This is not going to end well for Roman.
Corbin out there.
Well, Roman needs to take the action back in the ring.
And Roode takes advantage as Roman Reigns. Oh, spine first. Right onto the count. Deep, deep trouble and a major opportunity here for Robert. And now Roode taking control, driving Reigns into the back attack. Veteran maneuvers by Robert Roode. Understands he wants to dominate him here again. Spine first into the live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Robert Roode able to clotheslines as Reigns tries to climb back into this match. Don't go in trouble. You cannot allow Roman Reigns to build any type of. Called Roman Reigns an fearless leader. And again, Ziggler up on the apron, caught at a near fall at 2.5. And the vet again a near fall by Roode.
Roman has been an elite level WWE superstar for a long.
Roode believes this might be his opportunity for a global.
King Corbin's proclamation about to come true before our very eyes.
Dog hoisting Roode in the air and sit out. Yeah, but what power by Roman, deadlifting Roode and delivering that
to the heavens before driving him down. Nearly picked up a way to the locker room by King Corbin. The fact that Robert Roode is still in Roode, you clearly are buying into the big dog's propaganda. And Dolph Ziggler paying massive dividends.
That as well as I do.
I don't know what you're watching, but I just saw Roman Reigns
back to his feet. The veteran Roode stays in this
by Roman Reigns.
And I agree, Corey. Robert Roode, great display by Roode here tonight. And here tonight.
For Robert Roode.
Roman, big win here tonight on SmackDown and Reigns at 2.5. Roman Reigns and Robert Roode taking the big dog to the limit. He knows to stay within himself, not get frustrated. And look at this. Yeah, while King Corbin up on the apron to provide the distraction. Now he does. Superman punch. Down goes the... Here is your winner. Roman Reigns over a very game Robert Roode.
No doubt about it.
Gonna take this laying down. And now Dolph Ziggler, an attack from behind all night long. And now Ziggler from behind with a sneak attack. Went to the Superman kick, Samoan drop. I should say the super kick, the post. Roode back with a scepter, right to the back of the net. The numbers finally caught up to
both proud soldiers here on SmackDown on behalf of King Corbin. Roode wants to get back in King Corbin's good graces, and this will show frustration. At this moment, none of them look good for the big dog.
Say hello to your kids! God, and Reigns just moved out of the way, and now a Superman punch to Roode.
Just for comfort, I believe there's a hole in the...
After the scepter by Roode. Well, Robert Roode pushed some buttons when he was... You want me gone? Oh, my God! Swinging those steels. What the hell? And Roman Reigns attacking the announce desk.
We're really glad that you're up.
This arena on a stretcher tonight after an assault by a fervid Roman Reigns.
Exactly what Robert Roode did, which crossed the line and set the big dog off.
Roman Reigns this past Sunday at Survivor Series when the Universal Championship was...
You're not the same superstar you were 10 years ago.
Maybe some internal turmoil right now for Daniel Bryan, but I assure you...
Bryan turned that side out. The Fiend is back on his feet.
Daniel Bryan appears to be weakened for the first time. But does Daniel Bryan have the...
your family and friends. I know Bear that he has one too. Blast playing with Daniel Bryan at Survivor Series. Well then, you need to tell Daniel I can make his wish come true. I can make it. Let me in.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this.
Unfortunately for Daniel Bryan.
Moves down. And tonight, Friday, Mustafa Ali is mind-blowing. He's
SmackDown used to be the land of opportunity. All I see are a bunch of misfits and a Shorty G. And no one. Which is why now is the perfect time for the Celtic Warrior to return. SmackDown will be.
Warrior is on his way back to SmackDown.
Meanwhile, matchup here tonight, that's Drew Gulak of Mustafa Ali this past Sunday at Survivor Series.
It's dangerous. Ali better be careful, but Mustafa with an incredible display of athleticism. Mustafa never afraid to take a shortcut, never afraid to try to knack for manipulating the human anatomy second to none. Doesn't necessarily believe in the high-flying style employed by Ali.
Allow him to do this, which is go up to the top rope, and Gulak does a great job. Not from the high-flying offense.
Cover here by Gulak.
Hook of the leg by Gulak, and a kick out by Gulak in one. Has Mustafa Ali in trouble center of the ring. Will Mustafa...
Very talented grappler. Torture on two legs.
Mustafa Ali trying to fight out.
Oh,
tremendous
super
guts.
But you can't argue that he is a master strategist.
Himself toward the corner, and Gulak once again playing defense.
Into the top turnbuckle, Mustafa Ali with a mild. Uh-oh.
Back in trouble. Gonna fly. 450 spot.
Here is your winner, Mustafa.
Wasn't enough to stop or derail Mustafa Ali. Look at crashing across the midsection, driving all the wind out of Drew Gulak.
On Friday Night SmackDown. We understand these two women could address the entire women's division live.
WWEshop.com. There's hundreds of deals, hundreds. Pillows, button, 25% off your entire order. And if you spend more than $15,
Cold cup to keep your beverages cold. Icy cold. Icy. You ready? Mask? Yeah, let's go, man. Break. You go that way. Yep.
For the Universal Championship, and you would imagine Daniel Bryan's contemplating.
Coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown, Sasha Banks and Bayley this past Sunday night at Survivor Series in this progressive NXT. Wait a minute, Io Shirai, NXT with the win. Takes center stage. Becky up on the show. What a night for NXT as they win Survivor.
Should she be?
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Sasha Banks let down the SmackDown Women's roster and the best friend, the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Bayley!
Now, if anybody took either two of these women, maybe both of them.
Well, Bayley obviously up.
NXT women who brought their A games and beyond and dominated her and beyond. A big night for the women of NXT.
A banner night.
Let's get one thing clear for Monday Night Raw. We came out here because we got to. Don't sugarcoat it, Sash. What happened to Mint and what I hate and what makes that SmackDown did not lose because SmackDown lost. Role models like us and your leaders, you know, you got to say what leader is led by the weakest link, and the weakest link, Nikki Cross. She only got, and Carmella is money. More like Carmella is mess. If you weren't so busy sipping your sweet tea on your porch and spent.
Speak of the devil, Sasha and Bayley not really taking responsibility for their actions this past Sunday. It's
not eyes. You know what happened at Survivor Series. Sasha blew it.
Series this past Sunday.
Include my in-laws and I am in no mood to take lip at a kiddie table, honey. In fact, if all you're gonna do is sit for your failures, then I think it's time that the SmackDown, a woman with style, pressure.
Oh, and a woman's right from Lacey Evans. Well, Lacey had her say. Told you she was bold.
You're going to talk the talk. You got to be able to back it up, and that is
Shot Banks here on SmackDown.
Feel better is if Daniel Bryan plays with us again. I want to let you in on a little secret. Everything that you know about between the Pilgrims and the Natives, no, it was between the race as much as you want. Because you can change. You can be fat with a PH. Now hit it. Hey, yo, Huskers, show these bleeping bleepers what we talking about. I'm Husker is in charge. I need food, noodles, ice cream, and jam. Muscle. Man. Let me in, let it all in. But don't let those reptilians in. I'm the triangle folks. They'll take over your business, they'll take over your family, they'll take over.
Here tonight.
From Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki!
Earlier this week to criticize Nikki Cross's performance in the traditional.
impressive recently here on SmackDown, but Mandy and Sonya have been chomping at the bit for eggs that Fire and Desire truly deserve.
Look at her.
Nikki Cross here tonight. Now listen, Fire and Desire and a right hand by defense.
You're absolutely right, and Sonya. Oh! Sonya and Mandy are entitled to their
Tiny knee and a kick out by Cross.
Sonya is a
On to the Survivor Series match. She, however, was the first eliminated Sunday by NXT.
And you heard the captain, Sasha Banks, say earlier, Nikki Cross was only on
company against NXT trying to take over SmackDown.
Use it to push your own narrative. Look at this. Nikki Cross, but it sure is effective. Nikki Cross headed to the top.
The leg, Nikki Cross with the victory. From behind, Fire and Desire with a 2-on-1 attack of Nikki to the face. Alexa Bliss going right after the villain Mandy Rose.
It's some time. Nobody more shocked than Sonya and Mandy. I feel like that was a little much.
United here tonight. Alexa coming to Nikki Cross's aid. Alexa Bliss is back on SmackDown.
I'm not your friend. Certainly not your mentor. Look what the Fiend does to people. Look what happens to people after they themselves. Is it worth it? Do you realize how important you are to SmackDown? Lose you, Daniel. Your family can't afford to.
It might be tough to hear.
Thanksgiving is now over. Not this holiday and no other holiday.
On a journey outwards, it means I wrote a song. So why don't you silence?
I like this.
When his wife finds out.
Love it.
Keep on dancing.
Oh, burning hell! And here live on Friday Night SmackDown, the 7-time Tag Team Challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Make their way to the ring. Corey, your After the Bell podcast is going to...
Corey, I'll have Big E, Kofi, and Woods on After the Bell, too, this week.
And
I could have to introduce them as former.
Well, they haven't lost yet.
I said could. They might.
Wow, up on all the fixings. Yeah. And well, wait, hold up. Did you just say hog?
Yep.
And dog Friday. Yes. Feels and feels. A day where which is exactly why myself and Big E, we have decided to open up a World Tag Team Championships match. Oh no, tonight. But the question is,
this open challenge
Led by Sami Zayn, there is and Cesaro.
Makes me sick to my stomach is hearing a holiday which, let's be honest, at its core, worse yet, you have the goal to come out here and epitomizes all the evils of capitalism. Selfish, they are willing to step over their own mothers just you, every single one of you. It is about high time that the tag team championships were, and that is why Cesaro and
this should be a classic against the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team titles live. Chairs and Chairs is presented by WWE Supercard Season 6.com. So the SmackDown Tag Team titles are on the line. Shinsuke
for a reigning champion is always got potential for disaster.
Held the Tag Team Championship for 909. Cesaro kick out by Cesaro.
Big E and Kofi had never faced before, that being Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro.
Jay Styles, the United States champion, didn't quite go the way that Shinsuke wanted it.
Right.
Have been re-energized. They've been revitalized under the tutelage of the...
Give the great liberator, Sami Zayn, the credit he's so rightful.
Of Kingston's neck off the top turnbuckle. Whiplash for Kingston. A kick out by Kingston.
Shinsuke Nakamura, such a dipple occasions. This is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, one of those tag team titles held with a man we saw earlier tonight who claims he's coming.
He was putting all of SmackDown on notice earlier tonight, but right now,
popping song directed at Drake Maverick.
Dana Brooke, the way she
birthday, as Shinsuke delivers a kick right to the midsection of Kingston. Tips away, and Nakamura does not allow the tag to happen.
Great balance by Kingston.
Kingston over on announce table. The New Day's Tag Team Championship reigns. Critical moment in this matchup for Kofi. Comes Big E in the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. And what a belly-to-belly Tag Team Championship here tonight. Once again, we thank you for splash. Shin moves out of the way. And Nakamura with an E. And Nagi plants him. Big E cover to retain the tag team.
Once Big E gets this power behind him, gets this speed.
The power of Big E yet again with Shinsuke up in his shoulder. Rope, splash, headbutt, cover. Is it enough to win the tag?
The power of Big E. It might be the Swiss Superman, Cesaro.
Looking for clearance.
Nakamura is the legal competitor.
Nakamura taken to the mat. Cover by Kofi. It up at 2.
Wow. Performance tonight from both Cesaro and Nakamura.
Kofi sends Cesaro over the top rope. He launched. And Cesaro with an uppercut. And another
legal being rolled back into the ring by his partner Cesaro.
Kingston legal is.
Here it comes.
Went for the Kinshasa. Intercepted by King. Nakamura again looking to win these. And now Cesaro will send Big E into the post.
Big E's been disposed of for the moment. This does not look good for King.
Titles as Cesaro is teeing off on Kingston.
Raw power. Oh my God, hung across the top rope. Keep your eyes on Sami Zayn. Oh, and Nakamura, the great liberator, the spiritual guidance.
Recuperate in the ring as Sami Zayn is throwing a fit. Underneath, there it is! Kofi connects! Hook of the town tag team champion! By Nakamura and Cesaro.
And retain.
Congratulations to the defeated Robert Roode in one-on-one competition. Robert Roode with Roman Reigns in the ring.
We know Roman Reigns takes his family. And as you can hear right there, Robert Roode made the fatal flaw
through the barricade.
But Roman was flinging it across Robert Roode.
Well, King Corbin had promised Roman medically evaluated.
Roode learned the hard way. It's competition's one thing, it's another.
What will Daniel Bryan do? Find out live next.
Bryan.
You know, Bryan's going to be in, Corey, and especially after the offer earlier tonight
from weeks about the emotional, mental turmoil he's been experiencing. We may find out right now.
Bray Wyatt said if I wanted another Universal Championship match, a lot of unsolicited advice tonight, including The Miz, who tried to talk me. The Miz was right. And maybe I'm nervous as I had been in years because I knew The Fiend had Balor, the way that he changed Seth Rollins. And in the middle of that changed because of The Fiend, I was changed because it was your passion. I've said on numerous. So, I have one question for you. Incomplete without me doing it with you. Yes! Yes!
Our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
The Miz is right. If you go through with this, he will remove your mask and show everyone your true. You helped build this place. Oh, I almost forgot. All of my Fireflies, a new face tonight.
The Fiend trying to drag Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan able to escape for the moment from the mandible claw.
Daniel Bryan dragging Bryan into the depths of hell.